Hi, I'm Colin Shantz, CEO of CopperTree Solutions, and today I'm going to be talking about what to expect from the best MSP. Just the other week, I was talking to a local business owner, and he asked me the question of, how do I know whether I'm getting my money's worth from my MSP? They've been working with their vendor for quite a while. They're not super unhappy with anything, but they're just not sure exactly how to figure out whether all their bases are covered. And they don't really know how to measure whether their risks are being taken care of or whether there's something better out there. So he asked me, how do you measure that, and what should we be looking for in an MSP, and what are some of the things to watch out for? And it's a question that comes up quite regularly, and it's a question that a lot of people ask themselves because a lot of business leaders don't really understand technology very well. It's not something that they necessarily even have a lot of interest in. And so they're really just going by faith that the MSP that they're partnered with is taking care of things. And they need to be able to trust that the organization that they're working with has done everything that should be done in their organization, and that they're making good recommendations. And ultimately, it comes down to a relationship. They need to be able to have a really close working relationship with their MSP and trust them that they're doing everything that's appropriate to be done. So what should I expect from the best MSP? There's a couple of things to look out for. And really the first one that I would suggest that you should take a look at is the strategy side of things. So are they doing regular, probably quarterly strategic planning meetings with your organization? Do they know how your organization functions? And do they understand how you work and what your goals are, what your plans are? And are they plugged in enough to be able to make good recommendations and make good technology recommendations to say, all right, if this is where you're trying to go, these are the tools that you're going to need to get there. Second thing is, are they doing regular on-site maintenance? Part of managing a computer system is making sure that things are working properly. And there's a component, some things can be done remotely, but there's a lot of value in having somebody come on site on a regular basis, probably monthly, to go through your infrastructure and make sure that everything's working properly, and also to talk to the users and just understand, is there things that they're dealing with that maybe they haven't bothered to reach out to the service desk about, and uncover some opportunities for improvement. Third thing you should look out for is, is there some regular KPIs? Is there some kind of numbers that we're looking at to understand the health of the IT infrastructure? So there should be some kind of numbers that'll give you an indication of the health of the infrastructure. One of the things we do is we have our IT health report. That gives you one of the things we do is our IT health score. So every month when we go through your infrastructure and see how you stack up against our best practices, we get a score that says you're 98% aligned with best practice, things are pretty good, or you're 92% aligned with best practice, and there's a few things that you need to make some decisions on. Another thing to look at is, do you feel like you have too many issues? Oftentimes when we come in and talk to a new organization, they don't really have any solid KPIs. It's more when I ask them how they measure success in IT, they kind of say, well, I feel like we have too many issues, or I feel like things are going fairly well. And that is one of the ways to measure the success of your current situation. If you feel like you have too many issues, you're probably right, and you should probably be able to dig into that and make some improvements. One of the key differentiators that CopperTree has is our proactive approach. And proactive is a word that's, in my opinion, is overused. Everybody says they're proactive. There's only a few organizations that are truly proactive. So what does that really mean? Well, truly proactive means you're making a plan. You've got a strategy in place. You're looking at where the organization is trying to go, and you're taking actions before there's a problem, as opposed to putting out fires after there's a problem. When you actually look at the work that some organizations do, it's largely centered around solving tickets. When I ask business leaders what they want, sometimes I'll get answers like, we just need somebody to solve problems in our organization. That's largely reactive. And I always like to ask them, well, wouldn't it be better if, instead of solving problems quickly, wouldn't it be better if you didn't have the problem in the first place? And that's what proactive looks like. Somebody behind the scenes making sure that you've got the right technology, making sure that things are set up properly according to the proper standards. And ultimately, if you can get to that place where everything just works, it's good for you, and it's also good for us, for the vendor. So a truly proactive organization is more focused on eliminating those issues before they happen than they are on solving the problems after the fact. One of the other things that is different about CopperTree is our culture. So we've just got a great team of people. And I give a lot of credit to our core values in order for us the reason we have a great team of people is because of our core values. So one of our core values is integrity. And I'm going to back up a second. One of the reason we have great people is because of our core values. And we hire our people and we fire people if they don't stack up to our core values. And these are very important to me personally. And since we've implemented these core values and we've really started living by these core values, it's made a tremendous difference to our company's culture. One of our core values is integrity. Integrity to me is doing the right thing. So when we work with our clients' infrastructure, we have more access to their data than they do in a lot of cases. And so we need to have an absolute level of trust with our clients. Our clients need to be able to know that they can trust us absolutely. So integrity is pretty important. If somebody does not have integrity, they can't work here. It's that simple. So we're looking for that when we're hiring people. We're looking to bring people on with integrity. Another core value is hunger. So we're constantly looking for ways to improve things. Whether that's internally or whether that's in our client's infrastructure. We wake up every day and we say, how can we make this better? There's got to be a better way. And sometimes there's major improvements that can be made, and sometimes it's just lots of small incremental changes. We're always looking for ways to improve. Another core value is accountability. If somebody says they're going to be there on Thursday at 4:00, they'll be there on Thursday at 4:00. And that's very important. You don't want to be working with an organization that continuously breaks their promises. So we take that very seriously. And within our organization, we make sure that we stick to our commitments. Another one is generosity. Generosity is one of those things that, it's kind of unique from a core value perspective, but it's very important to me and to our organization. So that's generosity to me is, internally, we're willing to help out, with each other. We help each other with our problems. And also as we work with our clients, we're willing to go above and beyond. We're not looking to nickel and dime our clients and squeeze every last bit of money out of them. We're looking to help, and we want our clients to win. We want our clients to be successful. And when our clients are successful, we know that we're going to be successful as well. Another core value is humility. We've all worked with people that did not have humility, and that's never a lot of fun. So we're looking for people that are humble, people that are willing to look at the greater good, willing to put other people first, and be willing to hear what other people have to say. Another core value is people smarts. I think in our industry we have a bit of a reputation. There's maybe a stereotype, if you will, of an IT person that can't really talk to people, and maybe they're very smart. They understand what they're doing technically, but they're difficult to interact with. So we really look for people that have both the technical knowledge and also are just good people, people that you enjoy talking to and that you enjoy interacting with. And then the last one is positive attitude. So we're really looking for people that, as they interact with our clients and also each other internally, that they just have a positive attitude. And we've all met people that every time you meet them, it just puts a smile on your face. And that's really what we're looking for. The alternative is somebody that has a negative attitude can very quickly bring down the mood of everybody they interact with. So we're looking for people that have a positive attitude and that people enjoy working with, and that you leave that interaction and you feel good about yourself and you feel good about the day. So these are CopperTree's core values, and these are absolutely critical to the success of our organization and also to the success of the relationships that we have with each of our clients. Thanks for joining me as we talk about what to expect from the best MSP. To learn more, please visit our website at CopperTreeSolutions.ca.